You practice right now.
Hey,
All
you
right, cool.
good. You good. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. You good. You good. It's all right. You see, I'm out here looking rough. I ain't got no tape up or none of that, man. But how everything been though?
Man, everything is going fine, man. Just enjoying this Louisiana lifestyle, man.
Hey, look, you got away from her, man. You got to come back home soon, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, I will be. I'll be home this summer about July.
July, yeah, cause when June hit, we locked in.
Man, I'm in the gym every day during June, brother. I got to give myself some time to breathe.
Hey, so when you went on, like with all that going on in New Orleans, is it the same kind of schedule as far as Georgia's, like for how we move in June?
Yeah, we do a lot. We're gonna go to a lot of team camps and I'm doing a lot of summer league throughout June, and I'm gonna kind of give my guys, some free time in July. We're still gonna try to, get in the gym in July, but just not as strenuous because a lot of my guys play other sports. So,
And if people don't that been on the show and are seeing you, they probably don't even know that you took a job in Louisiana. So let them know exactly like where you actually just, you know what I'm saying, where you're at now.
sure. Well, the last time I visited the show, I was an assistant coach at Savannah High, and since last time we talked on the show, I took a job last year in Orlando, Florida, at a school called Central Point Christian Academy, and we were very successful. A lot of guys got a chance to play on the big stage, and we actually won a national championship in Rock Hill, South Carolina last year. And because of the success that I had from there, I was able to land my first head coaching job in Louisiana at a school called Catholic of Point Capee, located in New Rose, Louisiana. It is about maybe 40 or 50 minutes away from Baton Rouge. So I'm on that side.
Okay. Oh yeah, you locked in. You locked in. Good
Yeah,
weather.
man.
Good weather for now, or hey,
Yeah. I haven't experienced anything yet, man. I'm trying to keep it like that.
I hope so too, bro. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, like being in Valdosta, like I ain't really. I think we actually had one. Like I had to leave for like the hurricane, or they
hmm
were just thinking that the weather was gonna be bad, so I had to go
hmm
home then. But
hmm
like, and otherwise, the weather hasn't been too crazy right now. But
hmm
I'm pretty sure, being close to Florida, it'll
Yeah,
have to trickle down somewhere. But you know how that goes.
absolutely.
We'll see.
Yeah, man. So, man, it's been really good since I've been here. We had my very first year here. We had a very successful season. We made it to the playoffs. It's the first time since maybe in 4 or 5 years that they made it to the playoffs. And when I took over the team, they only won like maybe 4 games last year. So we made it to the first round of the playoffs. We weren't successful, and moving on. But just to be there spoke really volumes to the program because my school is not really known for basketball. It's more so very dominant in softball, football, and baseball. So for us to kind of get in there, peep our heads, and have a little bit of success, it was huge.
Man, what I always say, that work gonna show. And one thing about you,
Always.
Green, you gonna go to work. You gonna work, man. And so I'm not surprised. I mean, maybe the people that didn't know who you were at first were surprised, but I'm definitely not surprised, bro.
Hey man,
I seen the success before the success even went to Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? So
yes sir. Thank you,
just
man.
being able to know the basketball heads that we are, or just the sports heads that we are, like
hmm
when you understand how somebody grind and the love of the game that they don't have no choice but to be successful. So, and
hmm
that's what's even great about us talking about being successful, is because we got a couple of guys that have been successful or working on being more successful than what they are. So that's why it's great that you brought that up about on this show anyway, man, because of the fact
hmm
that we got guys that are that won state championships, have competed for state championships, and just competed at the highest level of basketball, and are going to compete in the highest level of basketball as well. So
Absolutely.
man, that's gonna be fun for us to just introduce some of those kids, as far as Arrington Page, Samarion Bun, who's actually going to commit on the show. You know we
Come
like,
on,
you
man.
know we love to have them kids commit on the show. So,
Yes, sir.
and we got Keyshawn Hampton, man. He's going to Emory and Henry. Shout out to Coach Shakur, man. Got that job done, got the deal done off of that, man. And you know, we out here doing what we do, Green. We helping kids take it to the next level, get a free education. That's always been the goal for all of us.
Yes, sir.
Anybody that's dealing with basketball in the state of Georgia that we support and we rock with as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But
I really feel like you know, just being a part of this show, man, and being a part of, just being from Georgia, it comes along like, just having a different swagger about what we do and how we get things done. And, the relationship aspect, being from Georgia has definitely solidified me to be able to go in any room and just like you, man, just be super successful and not be, timid or anything, really go after what we accomplishing for these kids, man. Cause at the end of the day, like you were saying, it's about them.
yeah, always been. And when it's the right thing, when you're doing the right thing and you're doing it for the kids, you're gonna be successful anyway, bro. So that's why a lot of kids that we end up helping or end up just talking to, they end up being successful at the end of the day. Because I can be honest and just like Jared always says, we have like a 94-95% rate when it comes to pro movement. And
Mm-hmm.
bro, to be honest, like it's really like 94 to 95% of the kids we get into college. It's
Mm-hmm.
hard, you know what I'm saying, because of the fact that you got to think of the transfer portal. Kids, it's still kids that play basketball for 2020 that are still trying to get into college to play basketball.
Yes.
So like you have to fight so many different battles. It's hard to get coaches to come into the gym to watch kids play, because, and I understand like some coaches be coaching for their job. Some
Yeah.
just, you know what I'm saying? So we have to look at it as in a way of being like just finding the right coach that wants to rock with you, man. And bro, I probably dealt with more transfers this year than I've ever done in my life. So like that lets me know just how much basketball is changing. But it's still
Yeah.
kids out here that are 2023s that still need to be looked at, like a Christian Burnett, like a Kalon Hudson and Amari Tillman.
Yeah.
And it's Amari Tillman out of West Side Augusta.
Absolutely. That's my stomach ground, baby. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let me put that out there too, man. West Side Augusta alumni, man.
Yes, sir.
Back-to-back state champions. And one thing about that, Green, even though you in Louisiana, uh, what do you like about not only the kids that are coming out of there that won those back-to-back state champions, but the head
Mm-hmm.
coach as well?
Oh man, I love Coach Hunter. Um, I graduated 2013, and he was coaching. I think he took some time off, but he was still at Laney when I was in high school because Coach Buck. Shout out to Coach Buck, man. He was the head coach at Laney when I was in high school. But when Coach Hunter got the job at Westside a few years back, man, he really, really like embraced us as family, especially being, alumni of the program. Like my team, I graduated in 2013 and we went 28-3 and we lost by one to go to the final four. So like we were really, really, the talk of the town. We didn't lose to anybody in Augusta my senior year. So for Coach Hunter, who he knew me from high school, for him to come over the West Side and what he done with that program has been amazing, man. And like, I try to stay in contact with them. I try to do what I can to help the boys get recruited. I know I'm far away and they may not even know who I am, but I'm always trying to work on their behalf any opportunity that I can because, not even just being from West Side, but like just being from Augusta, we're family.
Man, look, that's one thing that for us, bro, like being able to just help these kids. Like you say, it's kids that you don't even know that you able to just help. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm able to just put this kid here, or I'm able to just build relationships with kids that I've never even met. But those same kids will be the ones that come back and be like, man, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. Like, bro, I've never met AP that's coming on the show. I've never met Keyshawn and I didn't help AP, but I knew of AP from being around Shep, talking to Shep, and being around just basketball heads. But like for me, I never met Keyshawn, but I helped Keyshawn get those opportunities. Like his pops was a hard worker in that. And kids like Kalon as well, bro, being able to help him too.
Yeah, that's what it's really all about, man. I like to say all the time, relationships breed championships. And sometimes championships doesn't mean you hoisting up the trophy. It means sometimes just an opportunity to just get out and be seen and go get that, scholarship. So championships come in many forms, but that's one thing that I try to live by. Relationship breed championships, man.
Facts, man. And bro, for you built that. Like you building that culture. Kids are able to, like, those kids didn't know who Coach Green was until he got there, and they seen that work ethic. And for kids
Yeah.
to make it to the first round of the playoffs, whether win or lose, it's still a great opportunity because they've done something that hasn't been done in 4 or 5 years. Like for
Yeah,
me,
my seniors were eighth graders when the last team went to the playoffs. They were my seniors who graduated in 23. They were eighth graders, man.
so think about that, bro. They got a chance to change history, and for people gonna talk about, well, shoot, we helped the team get to the playoffs, and that could start a run. Like even when we played football, we started a run where we didn't win like a lot, but we went like 8-4, and every team after that we made it to the first round of the playoffs, and then every team that played, they got closer and closer. And we didn't win a state championship like within 4 or 5 years, but we had a chance to play for those opportunities and get those playoff runs. So that was, I mean, for me, bro, that was an experience in itself just to start a culture.
Absolutely.
And you love it, bro. And speaking of culture, we got one of Wheeler's finest on backstage, man. So let's see if we're going to let AP
Most definitely
get on the mic as well. What's up, AP?
What's up, big dog?
How you doing, Coach?
Man, we good, man. We good. Glad to finally get you on the show. We know you're a busy guy, man, for just working out and getting ready to take that next step in life. But I want to make sure that I introduce you to Coach Green, man. He's like my little brother, my little big brother. So I'll let y'all two get acquainted as well.
What's up, big dog? How you doing, man?
Doing good. How you doing?
Man, I can't complain. No need to talk about it. How you doing? Everything good?
Yes, sir. Just putting in work every day. That's it.
Yes, sir, man. Love to hear it. That's what we're here on this platform to do, man, first and foremost. So, I know you don't know me as well, but, be sure after this to shoot me a text or hit me up on Twitter, whatever we need to do. And I'm here.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Green, I don't even think we can get him on Twitter, man. I ain't even got a follow back from my boy yet, man. Look,
I don't be on Twitter.
I know, I know, AP. I'm gonna mess with you on that, man. I got you. But one thing, AP, man, we glad to have you on the show. But I want you to let the world know who AP is.
Yes, sir. Shoot. I think I'm I'm not a very complex person. I don't think I am. I just, I really just like to keep everything simple. I like to have my stuff set out, Really, that's really what it takes to make it where you want to go. You can't be going left or right, trying to go up and down, if that makes sense.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
You know
Absolutely.
what I mean? So you just gotta have your stuff set out and just gotta strive for it, really.
Yeah, big facts.
Yeah, that's the name of the game, man.
And let people know how tall you are. How tall are you?
6'9.5", 6'10".
Add that 6'10", bro. Let them folks know you 6'10". Don't even sell yourself short on that half, man. Let them folks know I'm 6'10". And one thing people, I didn't get to say it, and AP's a humble kid, man. He's actually committed to USC in California. So he's leaving the Peach State and going all the way to the West Coast to play basketball, man. And just being able to have him on this show to take time out of his busy schedule because he's getting ready to go to USC shortly. He's getting ready to graduate high school, and he's about to enjoy the rest of what a senior would enjoy. And being that AP, like playing for Wheeler, man, like how much of a success of playing with Coach Thompson and the staff helped you get to where you at today?
To be frank, they're the reason I'm at where I'm at. You know, when I got there, I was a little hard-headed, you know, just like learning. It's my first time like really playing basketball, like real basketball. And they just kind of, you know, they had to hold my hand a little bit at times, but after a little bit, I caught on, and then, you know, the rest is history from that point on, for real.
Definitely history, man. I can go for that. And I got highlights of you that I'm going to show everybody because I want people to really see just who AP is on the basketball court. And being that it made, man, being that it's made like you seeing you play basketball, like my first time ever seeing you was when you came to Grovetown. Like I had seen highlights of you and everything. And I knew from then, like, oh, he's a problem because I thought you was a senior. And they were like, no, Juke, he's a junior. He comes right back. Hey, Green, he was catching alleys and just playing the game so hard that you knew that he was going to be one of those high talented kids. And speaking of that Grovetown game, you guys lost.
Yeah.
What was your mentality coming from that going to your senior year?
I mean, that's like the worst feeling because, you know, like you never think of yourself like to lose. Like you always think you're going to win. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, I guess that was a reality check. So that just helped boost like my work ethic and stuff. So like really just a reality check, you know, not everything's just going to get handed to you. Like they was trying to kill us that game. And like, I guess we came out a little lackadaisical. People are not just going to lay down for you. Basically.
Hey, AP, I ain't gonna lie. That might have been one of the toughest games that I've ever seen at a high school game. And I coach high school, but that might have been one of the Green. I ain't gonna lie, boy. Oh boy, that was on them hard, bro. But I could tell, like, I seen you and I seen Isaiah after the game. And you could tell, like, you know, when you can look in somebody's eyes and you'll be like, well, these kids, they look like they not gonna lose anything this season coming. Like you could just feel it because you know what I'm saying. Like the expectations was already high, and like what did you take going into the season? Like from that game, what did you take that got you to winning the state championship this year?
Just like a hunger, like. It's like, I mean, I've been on a state championship team, but I wasn't on the floor like that. So, like, I really didn't know, like, what it really, really took.
Yeah.
So I guess it just took an L to, like, really get me to the place where I'm like, I know now where I need to be to accomplish what I want to accomplish. So,
yeah, but, hey, you learn a lot in them L's than you would more so than the win, my dog, any single day.
Big facts, man. And one of my closest friends, man, Coach Shep. Like because we know how great Coach Larry is, man. Like we don't have to, like, hey Green, we don't even have to praise Coach Larry because
yes,
we understand the greatness in Coach Larry. But I seen Coach Larry do an interview and he said that he wouldn't be nowhere without the staff that he has. So like, bro, you going to the playing the Pac-12.
Yeah.
So like, how did did they just prepare you to get to that level? Because did you play for the USA team as well, or you had the opportunity to work out with them?
I had the opportunity to work out with them. Yeah.
Okay. And talking to Shep, like Shep talks highly of you, and I want to make sure that I say exactly what Shep said about you today. I want to make sure that I say that because of the fact that when Shep talks, man, you gotta listen. And I feel like a lot of people should take time out to listen to what Coach Shep be on because he knows what he talks about. So I asked him, I said, what kind of player is USC getting in AP? And he said, one of the most dynamic offensive bigs in the country, can pass, dribble, shoot, improved motor, and has the ability to be an elite defender, particularly in pick and roll coverages. Coming from Shep, bro, that's big.
That's huge. That is huge.
And I want to know, like, with him and I think it was Coach McCrary. McCray, yeah, like, what did those guys do? Like you say, they stayed on you. So that means that they never gave up on you. So, like, now with you taking these next steps in life or moving on to USC, what is some of the things that you're taking, not only for Shep, Coach McCray, but also Coach Larry? What are the things that you're taking with you to USC?
Just like the relentlessness of, like, it's really just like the Wheeler culture. Like, we always like relentless in whatever we do. Like, whether it's practice, we don't ever have like a down practice. I know Coach not going for it, you know. So really, it's just like from day one, it was almost a college program at the high school level. Just the way he run his practices and stuff. So I kind of know what to expect. Everything's structured. You know what you're gonna get when it comes to those three. So yeah.
Hey, it shows like they have two players off a high school team going to play in the Pac-12. And speaking of your teammate, Collier, bro, like how much of an impact in the game did he make it easier for you, or you made it easier for him? Like on both ways, how much easier did he make it for you, and what did you think on your end you made it easier for him?
You know, I just jump, find the ball, and he just throw it.
Simple as that.
hey, simple would get you all kinds of wins, man. So you saying that it speaks for itself, man. It makes it so simple, bro. So like I can really go for that. And like AP, like coming up, is there anything that you would want to tell a kid that's looking up to you? Because there's gonna be kids that look up to you now or in the past and going to college and when you make it to the next level after college. Is this something that you'll want to tell any kid that's looking up to you right now?
That like the work you put in is not gonna show like immediately. It's gonna take a while for it to like really set in. Mm-hmm. Like you just got to be consistent about it. It's kind of like working out. Like if you go to the gym one time, your arm's not gonna get bigger off one time.
100%.
That's crazy, bro. And what's crazy, Craig, and I'm gonna let you, because I know you probably got a question for AP as well. Mm-hmm. What like, can't you really tell just how mature AP is? Like it seems like USC is gonna get a player that, you know, that they're gonna be like, I'm glad I got this kid. I'm glad I got him. But what you got for him, Green?
AP, I'm gonna just tell you something. Like how you feel about getting ready to move from Georgia all the way out there, man? That's a hump. What you think?
I mean, I would love a change of scenery. You know, just expose myself to like different outlooks on the world, things like that.
Yeah, so, man. You know, just to take a little bit of advice from me, man, for somebody who started off in Georgia. I'm from Augusta, so I live out here in Louisiana now. But man, just enjoy it for everything it is. Make sure you work hard, but enjoy it, man. And when I mean enjoy it, just like you say, just take everything in. You're gonna meet different people from different walks of life. the way that everybody not gonna see the game like you, and you're gonna not see the game like everybody else. So y'all got a chance to really, really be special, man. And just know, outside of your support group, that like me and Coach Juke, man, we rooting for you, dog. We want to see you win.
Appreciate you.
Oh yeah, no problem.
And we gotta, and while we got you here, we got some people tuned in. I want to be able to let people see just exactly who we're talking to and what you bring to the table. So I actually got some of your highlights that I want everybody to see. So let's see if we can get them shared on the screen. Green, you can see that?
Yep.
Okay. So let me see. Let me get you straight. Let me look at some of your highlights. Shout out to OST too, man. OST is always on the scene with some of the hottest kids and the best film that you'll ever be able to see. So let's just peep out some of your highlights, AP. Ooh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You watching OSTs 24/7. Let's get it.
Told you OST isn't gonna be in the building, man. But I just want people to see what you bring to the table, man. He's 16 doing that.
Come on, man. Light. That's light.
That's a cheat code, man. That's what we call
Yes,
a cheat
sir.
code. Real spill,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Okay. I'm gonna go get it.
Yes, sir. USC is definitely getting a good one. That's for sure.
Hey, we might have to stay up for them 10 o'clock games out here.
Hey, I'm telling you.
Game, AB. You don't have to, man. Hey, listen, man. If y'all don't know what you're getting out of this kid, he just showed you on 2 minutes left just how deadly he's going to be. And just how athletic he is as well, man. So we'll take that. I'll take that all day, man.
Hey, man. I'm definitely going to lose a little bit of sleep, but just know I'm locked in. I'm watching.
Yeah. We'll lose sleep to see you play, AP. Just know that, man. Just know that. And one thing, bro, like the humbleness in you, man, love that. Continue to do that. Continue to be humble about everything. And good luck, man. I told you I wasn't going to keep you long, man. I just wanted the world to see, like, hey, this kid has a chance to continue to be great, man. And again, like you say, that work gonna show, bro. And I'm up, man. Coach gonna stay up late night to watch some of your games, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man, we definitely wish you the best. Man, go out there, do numbers, and just let your game speak for itself. Continue to be humble. Rock out, bro. Go have fun.
Thank you.
Man, all Lord, bro. Be safe, man, and good luck on your journey.
Yes, sir.
Bet.
All right.
Hey, Greg.
Whoo, he's a dog.
I gotta sit down. And he's pretty good, but he's not doing that right there, man. He's not doing that. Hard like skills, man, at 6'10". Like, that's a cheat code. And once he get to college, they gonna redefine this game even more. To where he might be able, you'll see him shooting threes coming out the 5. And maybe even the 4. So, like, this kid has the potential to be able to probably guard the 1 through 5 position. If not 1 through 5, the 2 through 5, because he moves well. And like Coach Shep said, man, he's a big time defender. So
100%.
I'm with that. And speaking of Cali, Lakers in 6, just in case. Just in case anybody want to know what's going. The sign says Lakers in 6. If you can't see it, I'll take the board off on y'all. Let y'all know what's going. And I love Steph. Don't get me wrong, man. I love Steph. Look, I see Samarion in the background smiling. I don't know what he's talking about. I ain't going for it. Listen, man. I'm telling y'all, Lakers in 6, and I love Curry, bro. Curry dropped 50 last night, man. But understand, like, bro, no. I'm going for my true heart. Y'all know I'm going with the King, man. I'm telling y'all what going. Anybody, y'all can have y'all pick, but we got a good roster. And AD gotta stay right. You know, he'll get a little softer on me sometimes, but we just gonna pray that we hit shots and Austin Reeves saved the day, man.
I'm gonna just go ahead and be the devil. I'm gonna be the devil's advocate, man. I'm gonna just go with the Warriors just because you going with the Lakers, dog.
And I forgot to ask AP who he had, man. I'm gonna make sure I ask him. I forgot to ask him. So, but that's all right. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna hit him now and ask him as soon as we put Samarion on, which we're about to, man. So let me get him out here to see what's going. Let's go. What's going on?
What's up, big dog?
What's up?
How you doing, man? Everything good?
Yes, sir. You know, chilling.
Yes, sir.
Look at Jamil. What Jamil talking about? What's Samarion on that? We got him on here. Jamil, we got him on here, man. You know what going? Hey, shout out to Jamil, man.
Yes, sir.
So, cause one thing, bro, like people didn't understand me. Make sure I tell Coach what's up, man. Coach, what's up, Coach Cannon?
What's going on,
Coach? Gotta make sure we show love, man. But Jamil, man, is one of those kids, man, that we always talked about. And he know I'm gonna speak on it. Know he a solid. Know that my guy. And look at him with the eyes because he's actually at one of the schools that Samarion is going to pick between, man. So you know he's out here at all trying to see what's going. They already trying to sell it, man. Look at Coach. Look at Coach trying to see what's going on. Man. Everybody wants to know what's going on. We got to talk to Samarion first, man. We got to get the stories out before we say, hey, here's where he going. Don't go nowhere, Jamil. You know you my guy, so you can't leave, man. Akil out here, look. There you go. Where he at? Hey, Akil, we got him on the show, man. You know. All right, listen, Samarion. We're going to go on and get the show started. Just like we did with AP, man, let the world and Coach Green and myself know who Samarion is.
Oh, you know, it's Big Four. You feel me? Big Four. You know, I'm just a kid from Illinois, came down to Georgia just with a dream for real, dream to hoop. And ever since then, I just been trying to do my best to be the best that I can be. You know, locked in from an early age, still locked in.
Man, listen, man. One thing I could tell, bro, like, cause I watch you on Twitter a lot, so like, and I seen you in games, and one thing I do have some highlights that I want to show, cause you catch a lot of bodies when it come to get to the ring.
I got children. I got
you got children. You hear what he said on that Green? He got children, man.
I got kids. I got bodies people don't even know I got.
That's crazy. I like that though. I like that. Like, well, do you count? Like, do you count in the game? So how many do you have right now?
I got 7 kids.
Oh my goodness.
Seven kids. And I got one last year on Indy. I don't know where he at. I forgot where he went. First game of the year, I got one. And then the first game of this year, I got another one at the same place. And it was like, that was my first 2 bodies ever. I'm like, whoa. And then all of a sudden, they just start racking up. So, you feel me?
Man, we're going to have to call DCFS, man, because he out here abusing people's kids, man.
Yeah, and on one of the films that I have, bro, he does that. But we ain't gonna give it to the public yet. We gotta wait just before so we can get them going. Craig, what you got for Samarion? You got anything for him?
First off, when he jumped on, I seen him with the big four. I had to almost tuck my chain in, man. He's shining over there, man.
Chill.
I'm about to get me one now, Craig. Yeah, got to, man.
But nah, man. I'm Coach Green. I'm from Georgia as well. I live out here in Louisiana. Out here trying to do my thing, just like you, brother. I'm dream chasing, trying to, work my way up and do what I got to do. So I feel you where you come from there. So, man, just keep working, bro. That's all we like to say on this show. That's all me and Juke text all the time. We don't even have to say much. The work gonna show all the time.
Yup.
Every time, man. Every time, man. And for me, like, just being able, I talked to your pops today. Though he gave me a little bit of information. Told me that you were the third oldest out of the 5 siblings that you have. And I wanted to know, like, just being able to being a middle child, like, do you get away with certain things, or is it still like you still have to set the standard?
Nah. Nah, I don't get, honestly, I used to think like, oh yeah, I'm getting away with this. And that 2 days later they catch me. I'm like, man, what's up? Like, and my mom, she's always say I got the Holy Ghost, so you ain't gonna never get away with nothing. So now I don't even try nothing. I just be too scared.
Hey, when your mama tell you something like
Hey,
that,
for real, boy, you got to listen.
Yeah, because I felt like my mama was the Holy Ghost, like. On this out, like, how she know this? Like, to this day, like, I still feel that way about my mama. I'm 36 years old, bro. So, like, I get that. You know what I'm saying? I get it. And speaking of you trying to get away with stuff and getting in trouble, like, what did your pops make you do when you got in trouble?
Man, he need to go to jail. He used to, so it used to be like certain things. Like, I used to get in trouble. Like, I was bad in like 3rd grade. I used to jump on tables. I was one of those kids, right? So I used to, he'd be like, "Oh, you like jumping on tables?" He'll make me stand in the corner for like hours while he took a nap. My legs were hurting. That's why I could jump. That's why I'm jumping like I'm jumping for real. And then
that might be it.
Hey,
for real.
When I got older, like, I'm talking like 4 or 5 years ago, he started making me, he introduced me to cinder blocks.
Oh yeah. That's real. That's that real country bread right there.
Yes, sir.
That's what kids in the country live when they ain't got no weights.
Exactly.
When they at home. So, like, yeah, bro, we know what's going on. We country boys.
Yeah.
So, like, we really understand, like, where your pop's coming from. Like, to us, that's a life.
Yes.
And then, I don't know, do y'all know, like, any 3rd, 4th graders doing wall sits for like 30 minutes?
Nah, but I wish I could put something. I ain't gonna lie, like, I try to put one of my little kids I train through it when he make me mad and he don't want to do the right work, but not for that long. But
that's what I used to have to do.
Oh yeah, that's different. I don't even be wanting to do that, Samarion. So
for real,
I can understand that.
Hey, it was something crazy, but it paid off. I can't lie, it paid off.
It's definitely paying off, bro. And speaking of just your work ethic and the things that worked out for you, being able to win that state championship, man, how impactful was that for you?
It was crazy, cause I feel like, you know, my dad used to say, like, I was a winner, like, you're a winner, like, that's just it's in your blood. And I, you know, man, I'm like, yeah, man, yeah, I know, like, but like when you actually like winning, and then you like, I'm coming off like, when I first started basketball, I got to the championship. We didn't win, but we was winning. And then as I kept going, it was something I was always winning. So I felt like in life, I was winning. And then on the court, I was winning. So when we won that, it just solidified my mind. Like, bro, you're a winner. Like, wherever you go, you're going to win. So, yeah.
That's a great mindset to have. And, you know, your dad pouring into you and telling you, even when, you know, sometimes, you know, you kind of say like, oh, yeah, I got it. But, you know, to see the fruits of your labor and him pouring into you, that's huge, bro.
Yeah.
Big fat, man. And just like talking to your pops, man, and just listening to just him putting some of the stories about you, bro, you can tell that he's excited about what you have for your future, man, and you gotta love that. And for me, just being able to see the work that you put in, man, like it makes sense, man. So I think you're gonna be great, bro. Just being able to, like, how we talked to AP, we could tell that AP was very humble. And he was real, like he just wants to get to the work and go.
Yeah.
And we can tell that with you, but as well, we
Absolutely.
can tell that you got a little charisma about yourself, man. How you jumped in and said the big four, like with no hesitation, like you made for the camera. You know what I'm saying? And that's real. But a lot of people don't know that when did you start playing basketball?
4th grade. I started like late. 4th grade.
That's crazy because most kids now starting before they even hit kindergarten.
Exactly.
Right.
But I think even in the 4th grade, man, I think you still you hit the stride though that you know what I'm saying, and then being around people that were willing to help you grow, that's a great thing. And speaking of people that help you grow, like the coaches at Norcross, man, like how much of an impact were they to help you get to the next level of where you want to go?
Crazy. I look probably the best coaching staff in the world to me. Like they all were great. Like you had different coaches, like coming from different like cultures. Like you had Coach Lance coming from the Stars. He was that, he's like an AAU type coach. So, he'll run. We running with him. You know what I'm saying? But you got Coach Mack, who's a system kind of coach. So we gonna run the play. So you put all those coaches together, and it's just they made it blend so well. So it made it feel like we was doing everything. Like it could be a possession. Like the teams didn't know what we were gonna do because we could slow it down and we could run a play. And dang, we got a lob. Here come Mir, windmill, back door. Or we can run in transition. We got everybody dunking, everybody jumping. Like they knew what they was doing. Like the whole coaching staff knew how to work with us. They knew like I'm an emotional, like energetic player, so they knew how to like. All right, Samarion, it's time to like chill. All right, let's go get it. You feel me? You feel me? Because I get too hyped. I have my times I get hyped, and you got to calm it down. But yeah, they just know how to talk to the players. They know how to coach. Like Coach Pat, everything I needed to know with dribbling, getting past the defender. My dad obviously taught me that, but he taught it to a different level to where I was like, okay, I got to go this way to get over here to my left hand, my strong hand. Oh, this spin move cross, that's gonna give me back to my. You feel me?
Yeah.
So and then with the new addition, we had Coach Herb. He going to go coach at Tequila now, head coach. All love for him because he came. He was at Norcross, won the championship, went to college, came back, and then won a championship with us. So he just know how to coach. He know how to. He's the defender type coach. Like on defense, he gonna show you. All right, this is what you got to do. You got to hedge the screen like this. You got to ice him like this. Okay, if we would have played Isaiah, I'm just saying. Okay, we gotta put our hands up on Isaiah.
Hey P, I hope you're listening, bro.
Hey, I'm just saying we ain't get dunked on like that, but hey, that's just
hey, that real. Hey, you gotta talk it a little bit, folks.
Yeah.
You gotta talk it a little bit, man. That real.
Hey, Juke, that's why he will. He started basketball in the 4th grade, so that's why he
went 4, man. That's what makes sense too. I go for that. Yeah. But I mean, Samarion, just like, bro, like I feel like whatever school that's gonna get you, like that energetic player that you say you are, like you have to keep that energy. That's the same kind of energy that you have to keep when you on the basketball court, whether you playing in the game or whether you at practice. And I have people ask me like, when you be at camps, why you coach so hard? Like, why even, you know what I'm saying? Like, why do you go so hard in doing this? Because energy is contagious. If they see how hard that I'm coaching, even if it's at a camp, they're going to play hard for you. They're going to go hard for you. Like some coaches, they play hard for anyway, but in some kids, they might not know you, but you got to have that energy with them to show them like, man, I'm here to have fun. I'm here to get you where you want to get. So your energy got to be just as high as mine. And if I had a kid like you at a camp, like I would have loved it because we probably would have been best friends before you left because that's the kind of kid that I want. Those are the kind of kids that I love to coach. A kid that I just tell like, bro, chill, but nah, keep going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's who I am. Like, so like just being able, you can feel that vibe as soon as you jumped on screen. And before we get you to commit to whatever school you're going to, I want the people to see, to get the opportunity to see those 1 or 2 bodies that you had. I told you I had you. Hey, he calls himself Baby Zion as well. Just in
I
case
love it.
some of the people might not know that he does call himself Baby Zion. I rock with it. I'm good with it. But let's see what we got here. Gonna start this over. Craig, you can see it.
Yeah, I'm good over here, brother. Okay, big boy.
You're a stank thing. You're a stank thing.
Okay, big boy. Hey, Juke, he stopped and took a picture up there and got him a little something to eat while he was up there too.
Hey, hold on, man. Let me get over here. Ooh, you don't talk like that, man.
Man.
Ooh,
That man when it stopped and got him some food and was like, all right, it's time to come down.
So who that was that wasn't your pops that was surprised, was it?
He wasn't surprised. He was just like, yeah, that's what we do. Because look,
he couldn't have been surprised because he's seen it. And I got one more. You know, I told you I got you, man. I got to share one more, man. Let the world see what's going. Which one did we just do? Oh, yeah. This the one where the kid was holding his hand over his head.
Come on, man. Oh, my goodness.
Why you step over that man like that, man?
Oh, my goodness.
Why you step over that man like
oh, my goodness.
Oh, that was so disrespectful.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, big boy.
He's so disrespectful, man.
Oh, that had that man rethinking life out there, big foe.
Man, he probably quit basketball after that, man.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? After that had happened, so one of the dudes that went to that school, I had training with him with Pat, and he was like, "Yo, I think he went to like Buford or something. They were like, yo, they just put when you dunked on him, they just put that on the screen, like on the big screen in the lunchroom. Everybody see it.
Yeah,
and I was like,
he said he got 7 bodies, man. He said he got 7. And that's crazy, man. And I want y'all to know, like, I got Samarion on here late, and I'm glad that I got him on here, like, because of just the energy that you bring into the show, man, and just being able to show people those not opportunities, but those dunks that you brought to the game and just the energy that you brought. But you ain't have to step on my man like that, bro. Like,
man.
You ain't have to.
Exactly. He ain't had to walk over, bro, like
he
that.
He ain't have to walk over that man like that, bro. And I didn't even. Man. I seen the dunk, but I never see the step over. So like that,
that man got a family, bro. That man got a family.
They ain't even call a tech for it because the referee probably was surprised himself, man. But we got. Let me make sure I say these names right too. Because I don't want to be wrong. But I know we got Emory and Henry, USC Aiken, Pitt State, Macomb College, and Southern Wesleyan. Those are some of the schools that we have that you will have in your top 5 or whatever. And one thing I want to say is what before you commit, what will this coaching staff get out of Samarion?
Really, to put it in small terms, they're just gonna get a great guy in all aspects, on the court, off the court, in the classroom, just everything. I'm just a great guy, you know.
I rock with that. I like that.
Yeah, I can tell, bro. I can definitely tell. I ain't even met you before, so just me and you right here, I can definitely tell you're a good guy. I can tell the energy, I can tell the positivity, and you're gonna make a great addition to whoever that you commit to, bro. So just keep at it.
Appreciate that.
And speaking of whoever, Samarion, where will you be taking your talents to, my guy?
Hey, so I don't know if they're ready for this, but I will be taking my talents to USC Aiken.
Okay, okay. Out there we ride out. Going a couple of alleys towards some. Ooh, that's gonna be a mean little setup right there.
Hey, right?
Yeah, that's gonna be. You know how big. You know how high I am on Jamil now. So like,
yes, sir.
and Samarion on the Juke gym too. So like, I got 2 Juke gym playing with each other, bro. I would have had 2 whether he had went to Emory and Henry or he had went to USC Aiken. Like I had a Juke gym. Like I don't miss. I ain't miss on Samarion either now.
No, sir.
Like, but Samarion, what made you pick USC Aiken?
Yeah, well, first of all, I want to thank all the colleges for recruiting me. You know, hey, I love like every college. I swear, this was like the hardest decision I think I ever had to make in my life. Like, but it's close to home, man. I feel like there was a chance. I'm not all the way ready to be away from my family, but I'm ready. So 2.5 is good. I had prayed. I prayed. I asked God, and God gave me a sign at church, and He was telling me like, I was writing my notes, and He was like, I asked Him before, like, give me a sign tonight, Lord, like tomorrow at church, tell me something. And it was the whole sermon was about trust Him, and continue to follow God and your decision making and your answer and your attitude. And that's when I was like, yeah. And then the coach, we was at the meeting. He actually baptized 2 of his the head coach baptized 2 of his players, and I was like, wow. Yeah. And all the other colleges were great, but none of them had that feel of I am a child of God,
100%.
So that feel that matters to me, and it gave that. So I was like, okay, I'm loving it.
Man, that's huge, bro. Hey, just know we proud of you. We are proud of you.
Yeah, definitely, man. I'm just happy to see you get the opportunity because, like I told Craig, man, it's hard for 2023s right now to get those opportunities to go play basketball on the next level. So just you getting the opportunity, you having the opportunity, it's a blessing in itself. And like you said, like you did the right thing. You followed God to lead you to where you want to be. And one thing about it, He's always working on us. He's always going to lead us to where He wants us to go. And your decision to where you want to go, and you took it through God, man, you can't make no mistake about that because he builds it for you. So for that, man, like that, I just gained even more respect from you just because of what you said and how you related it, man, because of the fact that if you don't take God with you through anything you do, you won't make it. So, like, congrats again, man. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, we super happy, bro. And one thing I want to tell you is, like, I kind of live by this mantra of Godspeed, man. The more faith that you have, the faster that you go. So just take that with you, dog. And, it seems like you're on the right path. And, man, go shine. Go be a star. Go be a star.
I do appreciate it.
Be a star, man. Hey, I'm happy for you. I know your phone going off. Thank you again. Thank you again for even using the Build Your Brand podcast, man, to be able to show the world where you going, bro. Because I'm gonna have these screen records ready for Twitter tomorrow for you too, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Thank you, and tell your pops, Mr. Bun. Thank you for just taking your time out to give me that information as well, and continue to put into what your dad put into you, man. Continue to put in young men that's gonna look up to you too, bro.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you got to carry the torch, bro. You got to carry the torch. It's your responsibility.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. So good win, man, and good luck off for everything. Thank you again, Samarion, and stay in touch because I'm gonna check in on you.
Please, man. Make sure you follow me on all the social media stuff, bro. For real.
I will definitely right after this.
All right, bro. Be safe, Samarion.
Appreciate that. Y'all go.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that's big. That's big right there.
Yes, it is, my brother. Yes, it is. And I'm happy to share this space with you, man. I'm happy to see his dreams, coming to fruition. I'm happy for AP going out there to USC. Man, it doesn't matter the level. It's just thanking God for the opportunity to continue to move on. Because it's like you said, bro, 2023 and COVID kind of hurt a lot of kids coming up out of high school. So for those two guys that we've had on the podcast, man, it's just great to see kids, achieve their dreams and, just put on for their family and just, especially with Samarion, man, like that's huge. That's huge.
Big fan. And like, again, I don't miss. Just so y'all know.
Them Juke
Greg,
Gems at 100%, baby.
In my show. I don't miss. I can say what I want to say on my show. I don't miss.
Sir.
As long as it's rated G, I keep it that way. It's my show.
Sir.
I don't miss. Another Juke Gem off the board. Just so y'all know, they're probably number 57. If you really, I might be selling myself short. That might be about 77. But
hey, what they say, Juke, men lie, women lie.
Number don't. You better have Juke, Coach Juke. You better call me the plug. That's what you better call me. Lakers in 6. Again, boy, I know every break we have, Lakers in 6. Boy, I hope LeBron don't mess around and lose. Boy, them folk gonna have my head. I don't post no picture. Lakers in 6. I said. Or 4, like Samarion for the 4, Lakers in 4. Man, I don't know what Keyshawn at. Keyshawn, where you at? Bye. We waiting on Keyshawn. We got one more game, man, and then we out of here. We ain't gonna keep everybody up.
So I know this is your show, man, but let's talk about Coach Juke, man. Tell us, man, give the people some insight of what it is to just be Coach Juke, man, and you running with the pro movement, where you're coaching that, doing everything, man. What is a day in the life of Coach Juke, man?
Man, busy. But nah, man, just but for real, like, and I talked about this on Twitter a couple weeks ago, maybe about a week or two ago. I see you back there, Keyshawn. And I just told like my story about like how I was at rock bottom at one point in my life.
That's what I wanted to bring up right there, because I got something I want to talk about on my half when we let them in. But let the people know your journey, bro, because I've been knowing you for a little while, man. I've been with you on the ups and the downs, and I'm just so proud of the man that you are right now. So just let them know a little bit, bro.
And I mean, for me, bro, like, just sometimes you have to go through the storm so God can show you, like, you gotta take me with you. Like, this is not, you know what I'm saying? So for me, like, I had to really figure it out. Like, I had to really just take my time out with him, take my time out with, and talk to some people to really show me, like, okay, like, just because this failed, you had this plan. Because, man, for one, I always thought I was going to be in my hometown, like, forever. Like, I thought like, for me, build your brand and, like, training and anything else, it started because I wanted to build from my hometown. Because I love my hometown. Like, we always say stuff like, man, I don't want to be there, or like, but for me, like, I loved being there because I loved being around the kids. Like, whether it was my classmates' kids or people that I grew up watching kids, or just, kids that I met at the rec or something like that. Like, I always felt like I was going to be in Greene County my whole life, to really set the standard, to show people that I can do this. And like, even through those times, I learned so much through the people that I got a chance to coach with, learn more from. You know what I'm saying? Like, coaching middle school with Coach Givens, and learning from Coach Freeman and Coach Kelly. But like, even the stuff that I learned from coaching football and playing football with Coach Milligan and the people that I grew up with, bro, I learned a lot. Like, my classmates taught me a lot, bro. Like, even when they don't know it, like, seeing my classmates move and how they worked, or how successful, like, my best friend is when it comes to clothing, like, those impacts in my life, and the people that impact me through my life, through supporting me or supporting me through God and making sure that I pray. Like, even with me, man, like, even when you grown, like, you still have to have a circle of people that's gonna want you to be successful, that's gonna help you be successful, because you can't do this by yourself. And I had to learn that, bro. I had to learn that, and I'm learning. I'm still learning. Like, you know, I'm still always room to grow, and I'm still growing, still learning. I'm in school. I'm back in college. I'm about to graduate next year in May. So, like,
proud of you, bro.
I'm just trying to connect the dots, bro, and continue to work. But I mean, because I can't tell a kid like Keyshawn to go to college, and I ain't got my college degree.
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm gonna continue to try to be successful. Whatever God see fit for me, bro, I'm gonna make it work.
Yes, sir. That's all we want, man. The work gonna show, baby. The work is gonna show.
Man, you already know. Let me get Keyshawn back on here, bro, before he mess around.
Yes, sir.
But he might, he might be a little bit upset when he ain't get Samarion out there. Keyshawn, what's going?
What's up?
Man, what's up, big dog? How you doing, bro?
Good. I'm upset though. I tell you that. I'm upset.
That who been back there on? That who been talking all that junk on the side?
Oh yeah, that was definitely me. Yeah.
Hey, that's all right. That's all right. We're gonna get to another one. We're gonna get to.
I didn't proud of him though.
Hey, but look though, shoot, you got KT.
Yeah, I do.
You got Kevin Taylor, man. You can't. Hey, Kevin Taylor one of the ones, man.
KT one of them ones for real.
Yeah,
Yes.
KT one of them ones. Shout out. That's another Juke gym. I forgot I got two Juke gym playing on both schools.
Okay, we good then. We good.
Yeah, we locked in. We good. Hey, but Keyshawn, this is my brother, Coach Green, man. I'm gonna let y'all two get acquainted with each other right quick.
Okay.
Man, what's up, big dog? How you doing, man? Doing all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm chilling. Just got done doing some work.
Hey, man. I'm a teacher too, so I understand, brother. Trying to finish out the school year strong, bro.
I got 28 more days.
Yes, sir. Hey, I'm counting down just like you. Don't you worry about that.
Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. About 3 days left, I'm gonna be tapped out.
28.
I'm gonna be tapped out with 3 days left, man. I'm ready to go. Birthday on the 22nd too. Then
come on, man.
4 days left of school.
Yes, sir. You finna be living, bro.
Man, go, man. Back to the lab. That's what we gonna be doing, Keyshawn. Ain't nothing but that work, man. But
I'm mad at you in there every day.
Yes, sir.
And I want the people that's on here that watching, man, let them know who Keyshawn is.
Well, I'm a small guard. I'm like 6 foot, but I got the mentality of like can't nobody. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, yeah. Let the viewers know who Keyshawn Hampton is, man.
Yeah, I was saying I'm a small guard, but I got the mentality that can't nobody stop me. So I got the heart that's bigger than anybody that can play in front of me. So I think my game is like real like poised, and it's kind of smooth, but it can go from fast to slow to back fast again. And then my game really comes mostly off pick and rolls and threes and mid ranges. Can't say that. Can't forget mid ranges. And then I can get my teammates over too. So.
Well, boy, jack of all trades. Oh, there you go. Here, jack of all trades, man. A lot of people didn't want to put the respect on Keyshawn's name like they should have.
Yeah, they didn't. I was short.
I had to make sure I let that boy know, like, listen, the kid can play. And, like, one thing about Keyshawn reminds me a lot of DJ Wright. Shout out to DJ Wright.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
Another small guard, but better believe the people in the city know who DJ Wright is, and they got to put some respect on my boy's name. So, again, when I see a kid in that caliber like Keyshawn that reminds me of a DJ Wright, I have to make sure the world know who he is, man. So, he's like one of my biggest Juke gems that I've always supported, bro. Like, I supported every kid that came through, but I used to make it known to make sure that I put a tweet out about Keyshawn every chance I got. And like now, like my boy about to go over here with Coach Shakur and Henry and learn from the rest of the coaching staff to be great. And that's what we wanted, man. But
absolutely.
Overall, like Keyshawn, like the mentality that you have, bro, like people don't understand. Like they might look at it like, why he talk like that or why he feel like that. Because you have to have that confidence. You have to let people know, like, I'm here. And when you had to let people know that I'm here, what moment was that? Whether it was when you were younger or you could say when you were younger at this moment and this moment when you were in high school, like what were those moments?
I would really have to say it was my 8th grade going into 9th grade summer. Like my first was it May hoops? It had to be May hoops. We were playing in May hoops, and I just seen like how like all the kids were like they had this big chip on their shoulder, and I used to be like real laid back, so it really didn't bother me. But then I was like, I got to get that if I want to go to where I want to go. So then from that moment on, I just had like a crazy chip on my shoulder. I feel like can nobody do anything with me.
100%, bro. 100%. 100%.
I like that. But I told you he was a gamer, then.
Oh, absolutely.
Hey, man, hey, you gotta listen. When you listen to these guys that came on the show today, man, they're humble, but they're hungry, and they've been underrated. So like, when you've been underrated your whole life, like you gonna feel like I'm on top of the world. And me and Coach Craig, well, I can't speak for Coach Craig, but I think I can. Like, we've been underrated. We've been underdogs. Yes. People have called us out. So like, when we talk to you, Samarion, AP, like we understand it because we understand just how hungry you have to be successful or to let people know like I'm here. So like you were able to do that. And I forgot to ask Samarion this too. I have notes, but we go off script. But did you ever try to play football before, Keyshawn?
I definitely did. I wasn't that good. I was actually terrible. Like when I was younger, I played like 5th grade and 6th grade, but like my hand-eye coordination wasn't that big, like that good. I had big feet and like small hands, so I was short, so I was real slow. Couldn't get really past anybody, so it just didn't work out.
You sound like me, dog. I ain't want to get hit. My freshman year of high school, dog. I had went out there. I was like, man, I'm gonna get bigger. I was small. I was like, man, I'm gonna go out there and get strong, bro. We did the Oklahoma drill like my first day in pads.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it was. I said, hey, bro, say what you want, but I'm finna go play basketball.
I was doing both at the time, but I wasn't really like good at both. So it was just like see what we're trying to fit in because I was like a big baseball player. Like when I was younger, I used to be like very, very good at baseball, and then I played basketball and fell in love with it.
Yeah, I was a baseball. I think we all grew up on baseball at first.
Yeah.
Baseball was my first love too, man. R.I.P. to Mr. Hudson, man. And just this show, bro, just being able to talk about helping kids. Mr. Hudson was one of the guys that introduced not only me to baseball, but a couple of the guys that just most of the black men in our community now. Mr. Hudson impacted all of us for baseball. That was the first outlet that we had. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy to say that it was baseball, but he put us on a pedestal of like you learned something from Mr. Hudson. He showed you something, and I'm not trying to say that's where I wanted to be, but who I wanted to be. But he was somebody I could look up to be, and that's why like I think him just teaching me certain things is why I'm here today to be able to help guys like Keyshawn and Samarion. So and I love that. I'll continue to do that. But Keyshawn, like, what made you choose Emory and Henry?
Man, my grandma's always telling me, she was like, pray before making any big decision. So when I went on the campus, I prayed on the way there. I got there right before I got to the car, before the coaches came. I prayed again. And it just felt like as I was like touring the campus, the coach was talking, especially Coach K. He was on it. I got to give it to Coach K. He was definitely on it. So they were showing like crazy love. Like they always try to get me to come up there, go to games. It was just like a family orientated place, which I'm big, like extremely big on family. Like if I play basketball, I got to be family. Like AAU, playing with my dad, everything was like a big family. Same with high school. When I went to Meadow Creek, when I went to Collins Hills, everything was big family. So when I went up there, it felt as soon as I walked in, I already knew that's where I wanted to go. It was like a big like family thing, and I loved it. And then I prayed because I started stressing. Maybe I was like overthinking. I'm like, what is this not the right decision? But then God told me like that's where you need to go. So then after that day, I just signed it and go ahead.
Absolutely, hey man. The same thing we told Samarion. Man, when you let God make the decisions, man, it's over with. Like
Can't go wrong.
you right where you can't go wrong at all. And he don't God don't miss, bro.
At all, bro. 1,000%. 1,000%, man. Hey,
you say he don't miss. God don't miss.
That's crazy though, bro. Like just being able to hear you guys talk about the impact of God, like that's big because kids don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like some kids don't do that because they feel as if like it shelters them or they have to hide the love for God and what He's guided us through, and we don't have to do that. And the fact that you and Samarion brought that up on this show, bro, that's a great thing. You're gonna do great things because without God, like I said, we won't be able to do anything. So like I love that. And again, like you heard what he said, Coach Green, Coach K was on it. Shout out to Coach Shaquille.
Come on, man.
Shout out, man. You know what's going. My guy.
Yes,
hey,
sir.
Coach K, a great dude, bro.
Real good.
He's going to impact not only you, but more kids in the world, whether it comes off in tweets or whether he's making funny videos or he's going to be great regardless of what comes in his future because of just how he loves the game of basketball, but also loves the kids that play the game of basketball, whether it's with him or playing for another team. So I feel like you're going to be with the right person, man. Green, I do have something else about Keyshawn that he might be surprised that I even know.
Let him have it, because let him know that you really be doing your homework.
Yeah, I really be doing this. Hey, your pop said you was a good wide receiver now. So I do want to say that. I want to put that out there. He said you was a good wide receiver. But you didn't tell me that you could play the violin.
Come on, man.
Yo, you gotta chill. Yeah, you gotta chill. I can't do that one.
I told you the boy does his homework.
I do know how to play the violin. I thought you were gonna say how me and Samarion like came to Atlanta together, but that's what I thought you was gonna say.
Nah. I know y'all Chicago made. I know what's going on. Nah, like hey, I'm not musically gifted at all. Like I always wanted to play the drum. And the closest thing I was playing the drum with the pencils being on the
You sound like me, dog.
Like, hey, so you sit around with that violin, you understand what's going. I can't do that. Yeah. It'll be bad on me. But if you can play it and you can make some tunes, I'm with you every time. I rap for you while you play it.
That is crazy, though. I gotta give you that one. I
do my homework, bro. I have to do my homework. Like I have to talk to people around you or that's connected, bro. And man, we talked about your pops, man. Shout out to North Cross Heat because they've been putting in hella work for a long time, and they've been putting in a lot of work these last 2-3 weeks. But the impact of your pops, man, how much of that propels you to where you're at now?
I don't even think there's like a limit to that because like he did everything for me. I ain't gonna lie. Training me. He retired from playing overseas just because I said I wanted to take it serious, not even knowing if I was going to take it serious for real. Retired. He hung his basketball career just to like focus on me. So that was like a big like push. Like, go ahead, you got it. And then from then, he's motivational, hard on me. Like every day was like almost an argument or a battle, but it all paid out in the long run. So can't complain.
Hey man,
what you call holding yourself accountable? He just held you accountable, dog. You say you wanted to, make that dream happen, and he put his career on the line for you.
Yep. And he's always say, he don't care if I stop playing today. He's still gonna be with me, whatever I choose to do.
100%, dog. That's 100%.
And I like that about Coach, cause like man, me and Coach, like I've only met your pops probably like twice in my life, bro. When that was coming into like AAU or live period when I come out there, but it's love, you know what I'm saying? Like we built a relationship off of just me, like, bro, you got some kids, I don't mind helping, you know what I'm saying? And I think we probably been rocking since you've been in like the 10th grade, man. So like that's a great thing just to know, like, cause I never knew that. Like he never told, he probably never tell anybody like I stopped playing basketball for my son. Like for him, it's more so like this is where God's led me to. Like I've accomplished doing what I want to do. Now I want my son to accomplish the same thing. So like, bro, to be honest, like a lot of kids want what you have in a sense of like your pops.
Yeah.
So like, you definitely should take that with you to the heart because you got somebody that wants to see you be great, and he's your dad. You know, a lot of us didn't come up like that way, bro. So like,
I know
never take that for granted. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's if he be on you hard, like take it because at the end of the day, he gonna love you.
Absolutely.
You know, he's only doing it because he loves you. So like it's so much respect for your pops, bro, on my end because he's not only worried about helping Keyshawn, he's worried about helping the next Keyshawn or the next kids that he has in that group because I think the 2023 class, y'all had like 4 or 5 kids signed.
Yeah.
For no cross heat.
Yeah. It was 7. No, 6.
6. That's big.
Huge. That's huge, especially what's going on right now, man.
Yeah,
that's huge.
We got I think 2 pending that's about to commit. So
that's big time, bro. So like that, like y'all gotta understand what's going on in the North, man. Y'all gotta understand what's going on
that's
in the
way
North.
to go.
and Keyshawn, you played a lot of basketball. And I don't want you. I want you to be biased on this a little bit when I ask you this question, because I don't want you to pick nobody from North Cross Heat.
All right.
I don't want you to pick none of your teammates.
Okay.
But who would probably be one of the best basketball players you probably played against in Georgia? Let's say your senior year this year. Who would it be?
Senior year this year. The best. I would have to give it to really anybody on North Cross, like anybody over there. It can go from either Samarion, Bilal, Mari, Mir, any one of them. There was crazy competition.
Yeah, that's big. That's real. That's respect too.
Yeah, absolutely.
The North, man. And people gonna miss you guys though, man, because y'all really put on for the city. Y'all put on for the city heavy. They're gonna miss coming to those high school basketball games where those guys really put on, man. But like, man, I'm proud of you, bro. Like, I'm happy for you, man. But I want to say this: what is something that you will want kids to know that want to be a Samarion or Keyshawn or AP? Like, what would you tell a kid that in the future, like that's looking forward to being where you're at now?
I would say never stop working because it's always gonna be somebody behind you. So I would say never stop working. And then another thing my dad used to always say, which crazy that you say, the work gonna show. Like that's facts. Like
that's facts, bro. Always gonna show, man. Let me tell you this. I wouldn't have never got to me your pops, bro, if I wasn't like consistent working on Twitter. Like I used to work at Home Depot and I was working on Twitter at work, trying to help kids get opportunities. And people would be like, every time I see you on your phone, because I'm always working, like always working, bro. So like that work gonna show. Like it never fails. Like no matter what, like Coach Green is in New Orleans. If he handled work the way that he wanted to work, bro, then it wouldn't have been. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
hey, speaking of basketball, while Samarion football, when we talked about football, Samarion actually went and played football for 2 weeks and quit.
Yes, and quit.
Hey, back then Norcross was being heads in, bro. So I kind of understand. Like he made a business decision, man. He had to,
yes, sir.
he had to get that going. But Keyshawn, like I told you, I wasn't gonna hold you up, man. I just wanted people to understand like the work ethic that you have. And you know, I told you I keep stuff in the clip. Look. Shit, I told you I find everything, Samarion, everything, man. But I want the people to also see like just what you also brought to the table. I gotta find it. I got it right here. And I want people to see what I've seen, what I've always seen. Let me see what we got. We gotta share that content. Yeah, man. My bad, Samarion. You know I had to let them folk know what was going on now. I could not just not put that out there.
See, I had
All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They getting a good one, Juke.
And he ain't shooting at the 3-point line. He's shooting beyond the 3-point line.
That man shooting that thing from the gym parking lot.
Emery and Henry is getting a baller, bro. I'm telling y'all what's going, man. For real. And just for them to see it, they know what's going. You know, I'm gonna talk my junk, Keyshawn. When I'm right, I'm right, bro. I'm gonna stick to my guns on that. When I'm right, man. But again, man, thank you for coming on the show. I appreciate everything. Like I told AP and Samarion, me and Coach Green gonna follow you guys wherever y'all.
Make sure you follow me on the socials, bro.
I got you.
Follow me on the socials.
Oh yeah, Coach be on IG. He be Fred too. You got to make sure you jump on IG. Coach be putting it on there, bro.
I know one person not fresher than my dad. Telling you, he put it on every time.
Hey, I gotta follow my boy. Hey,
I'm telling you.
Hey, Green, I ain't gonna lie now. Coach Will.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
Yeah. Coach be fresh on the sideline when he coaching too. Now he put it on out there too. You got when we go hit one on AAU game, we definitely gonna see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta see it, bro. Like for real. But Keyshawn, make sure you stay in touch, bro. You got my number. Please. Anytime I'm towards your way, I'm gonna make sure I hit you on your pops up, man. Whether we go out to eat or we just end up just locking in and meeting each other for the first time, bro.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and
man,
keep working,
man.
Definitely
wish you the best, bro. Definitely wish you the best.
That work gonna show, bro.
All the time.
Be safe, little bro.
Hey, all I like is me and Samarion forever got smoked because we talked about it yesterday. Yeah.
Hey, it's all right. You may I hope you faster than Samarion because he's a big dude too now.
He don't want it.
I go for that. Hey, congrats again on going, man. Community school, going to college, bro. Like, continue to be great. Don't let nobody stop you from your work, bro.
Oh, never.
100%.
I got you, man. Be safe out here, Keyshawn.
You too. Y'all too.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. Great time with these kids, bro.
Man, it's been a blast, dude.
Hey, I'm just glad to have you on the show, man. I'm hoping we can continue to make this together, bro. Continue to work. I know you be grinding.
Man, I'm telling you, I be working all the time, just like you, bro.
Yo, hey, and that's why
I'm actually in the gym right now.
I'm telling you, like, I'm trying to get you to be the host of the show with me. That's what I'm on. Like, it might be some time. Like, we're not gonna be working during basketball season, but like, we got time, like a little bit. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm telling my brother, man, I want him on the show with me, the co-host. You know what I'm saying? I still got my girl with me. You know what I'm saying? I still got KB with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I gotta make sure. I see you, Coach. I see you, Sean.
What's up, Coach?
Marshawn, I see you. Bye. Hey man, all love, bro. All love, man. You already know how we get down. But like, bro, I'm throwing that log to you, man. Unfortunately, we couldn't have my brother Kevin with us today.
Yeah.
But we thinking about him, and we sending our love to him. But like, bro, anytime I do a show, man, I'm thinking about doing another one in 2 weeks. It just depends on if the folks want to really see the show, bro. If the family want to see the show, but like, we're gonna get a chance to just like change the culture around here, bro. Get kids to commit on the show, talk about life. We actually got a chance to talk about God with a couple kids today, and you never expect that. So that let us know that God's working, bro. Every time. But like, Green, is there anything you want to tell anybody, bro? Like, you want to let everybody know where Coach Green really come from?
Man, a little bit about myself, man. I'm from Augusta, Georgia. Went to Savannah State, graduated from Savannah State. It was at Savannah High, man. And, I've been through a lot of ups, been through a lot of downs, but the work always going to show. I press forward and make my dream come true. I just celebrated my 28th birthday on Saturday.
Yeah, happy birthday again, broski.
So, man, we working, man. I'm up under 30, head coach down here. And some breaking news, I just got a new head job, but we'll hold that to the next time we co-host, baby.
You already know what's going, man. I'm just like, I want the people to know, like, this is my brother right here. Like, I'm gonna ride with him. Like, he supported me from day one. Like, when we first met, we met on Twitter, and he been like one of the biggest supporters I've had, like, since I started. And him and Coach Evans, man. So, like, this is family. So hopefully we'll be able to have him on the show once again. I can act up, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always do on the show. But overall, man, Green, I'm happy for you, bro.
Thank you.
I'm happy for your next chapter. It was a short chapter where you was at.
Yes, sir.
But now it's on to a new chapter. And congrats to you.
Thank you.
And let's just keep working. Hopefully, within the next couple of years, you'll be coming back to Georgia to be a head coach, and you'll be able to put your stamp on the stomping grounds here. So
absolutely. Hey, you never know, man. You never know. I'm just gonna go wherever the Lord take me. Right now, He got me in Louisiana. Who's to say 3-4 years from now I come back and run a program in Georgia, whether it's college or whatever. Hey, just know, just like you say, man, I come from humble beginnings, and the work always gonna show, man.
Always.
Always, baby.
Always. And I want to let y'all know I don't miss.
No, sir. 100%, baby. 100%.
Let me start acting, man. It's my show, though. It's the show, bro. Hey, it's going to be our show, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. That's what going. That's what really going, man. But again, bro, I appreciate you. I'm going to shoot you a text once we finish this, man. And we'll shoot the video to Kevin, let him see what's going. And we locked in, bro. I love you to death, man. Let's keep winning.
Yes, sir, man. Love you too, man. Shout out to everybody that's believing in us. Man.
Lakers in 6. Lakers in 6, man.
Hey, man, that work gonna show.
That work gonna show, bro.
Everything, baby.
Love, bro. Be safe out here.
Love. Much love, Juke.